Time out with TIMO.
Open up your mind and let me in. Open up your mind and let me in. Open up your mind and let me in.
Welcome to Time Out with TIMO. I'm your host, Tim Owens. As always, super excited to be here today. First of all, I want to talk about some of the things I'm going to bring to the show. All right. Before in the past, I worked with some producers who had their ideas of what I should do and direction I should take my program in. And we used to always clash. You know, I'm not a drama guy. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting with people. I like to spread positivity and be inspiring, some inspiration. So I've lived a pretty interesting life. I have a lot of stories. I've traveled around a lot. I've lived several places, met a lot of interesting people, right? And some of the stories I tell, some people will say, man, you should tell it on camera, you should tell it on the show. But it's kind of hard for me, it was hard to do that unless you were sitting down in a conversation with someone. So today I'm actually going to make an attempt to share one of those stories with you today. You guys with me? Is that okay? All right, get it. So one thing that I learned from my past, right? If you let people in your life that are not supposed to be a part of your blessing, you're gonna have some troubles. There's gonna be some problems. Now, let me break this down a little bit. Okay. Have you ever sacrificed for something or wanted for something so bad, and it's right there at your fingertips? It's almost like you have it, and it gets taken away from you. We've all been there, right? Right now, there's some people that I know personally who they're struggling to get to the next level, or they're struggling just to get a breakthrough. They're struggling just to get a new job or whatever business they're starting to get it off the ground. And I remember when I was about 23 years old, I met a lady. I was downtown Chicago. I was going to this talent event. You know, you guys do like open casting calls for like acting and stuff like that. I met a lady who was walking down the street. It was we went to this event and we took a lunch break. So I was going to get some food. I met a lady walking across the street, waiting for the walkway, you know, like when you walk in the street, it says walk and everybody goes. So I said, good morning and good afternoon. I'm sorry, it was afternoon. So good afternoon. So the lady, she spoke to me. She asked me, I was dressed nice. Where was I going? I explained what I was doing. And she said, you mind if I share something with you? And I said, sure, go ahead. The lady said to me, she was like, well, you know, I live downtown Chicago here. And I actually bought 2 high-rise buildings here. And she said that I don't know what significance this will have in your life, but I want to share this with you. She said she was dating this guy. And every attempt that she made to buy these buildings, it fell through. This bank wouldn't approve the loan, or this bank needed this paperwork. It was always some sort of obstacle, she said. She was like, the minute that she broke up with that guy and was no longer with him, not even a month later, she was approved by a bank for both of those buildings. And she said, there's going to be some point in your life that you're going to be trying to achieve something, to do something. And there's going to be someone or some people in your life that's not supposed to, that can block your blessing. Now I'm 23 years old. I didn't know where that applied to me at. But let's fast forward. When I got in my 30s, I had a successful comedy career. Things were going fine. I was doing some film work. Everything was great. But I let some people in my life that should not have been. And it came back to me from 23 to 33. It made sense because everyone that was in my life at that time that was not supposed to be, they were all removed. All removed because when you connect with people, whether through business, personal relationships, you don't know what they've done in their past. You don't know what bad karma, whatever you want to call it, whatever they have done in their past that is coming back around to them. So if you connect with them and you bring them into your life, whatever bad things they've done that they have to pay for or deal with or come back around, that's going to block your blessings because they're not supposed to be a part of your blessings for what they did. So the minute you see that you're working hard and things just aren't going, and you don't see no visible obstacles in front of you. There's no logical reason why this is happening. Like every job you get, all of a sudden something happens, you get let go or laid off, or you get some money and you put it into a business and it doesn't take off and you lose the money. It just keeps happening. Do an inventory of who is around you. Look at the people that you're keeping around you. Look at the people that you're trying to pull along or tag along. Sometimes one of those people or several of those people are not meant to go along for the ride. Now, I speak from experience on this. For some reason, it seemed like, I was supposed to share that today. The same way that message was meant for me when I was 23. Maybe there's someone 23 or 33 or even 43 now that needs to hear from me. So do an inventory. Look at your life and see if that makes a difference. But I'm happy and I'm excited. Got a lot of great guests coming up on my show in the future. Got some surprise guests. I'm going to reconnect with some old friends of mine I haven't seen in a long time. Got a new comedy open mic I'm hosting here. I'm down here in Atlanta. A lot of territory, a lot of people. You guys know it's a melting pot down here. People coming from everywhere here. So I'm super excited for the second half, man. I'm geeked. I'm amped. I'm happy. I'm faith-filled. I'm God-filled. I'm just looking to spread the love, the joy, and just have a good time. So thank you guys for taking a few minutes to spend some time with old Timo. Just subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Watch some of my old content if you want to check me out, get familiar with who I am. But follow me on all social media platforms. I haven't got to the TikTok yet, but I'll be getting there soon. So thank you guys. Peace and love. As I always say, happy people don't cause problems. Thank you. Peace.
If everybody winning, who's losing? Man, who's losing? I'm trying to make it make sense. It's like it's so confusing. I see the pain in your eyes from all the lonely nights. I swear I know how I feel. It just don't feel right.